Should men be given equal paternity rights to women? That's the controversial subject in today's Ding Dong. Should they? Yes! UKIP's Nigel Farage recently caused outrage when he declared that women who choose motherhood over their job are worth less to their employer than a man. If they were prepared to sacrifice the family life, he went on, they could do just as well as men. So, does he have a point? James Dellingpole thinks men should not have equal paternity rights to women, and Ray Barry thinks they should. The fathers have taken to the floor, and I feel a ding-dong coming on. Let battle commence! James, you don't want the holidays?
Am I what?
You don't want the holidays?
No, I don't. Look, I think that dads are really important. I think that we do great work with our kids, but I think if there's one thing families need more than us, it's our money. They need us to be the breadwinners, to go out there and bring home the bacon so that we can pay for holidays for the wife and the kids.
Even if it was paid leave, you don't think it would be paid leave?
It's not being... The government doesn't have a magic money tree which can sprinkle on families everywhere. Ultimately, the people who bear the costs of this will be businesses, which have to do without you know, dads taking time off all the time.
Without manpower.
They have trouble enough with mothers taking time off. If dads do it as well, small businesses particularly will be really affected.
Ray, this is a fair point, isn't it?
Well, I think that you can have equality in terms of paternal and maternal leave without there being any additional cost at all to employers.
How so, if they're not putting in the hours, putting in the work?
Well, at present, you have an entitlement for 12 months maternity leave. What I would say is split it half and half and allow fathers to have 6 months and mothers to have 6 months.
Seems fair?
Well, except that there are fundamental differences between men and women. I'm sorry, but with the best will in the world, mums really do a better job of looking after the kids than dads. You look at a dad. You look at a dad in the playground. The dad is looking at his mobile phone. Mum has eyes only for her darling child. Dads are kind of bored, wishing they were at work.
Are you going to disagree with that?
I wish I could recognise that caricature of mums and dads. But mums and dads both bring different qualities, and they're both important and necessary. They both bring different things to the party. And the child is impoverished if it misses out on either of them. It's in the child's interest to have both mum and dad in that initial 12 months of life bonding with the child.
Did you hear me argue that dads should not be there? Dads are really good. Dads are there for doing things like throwing their children dangerously high in the air, taking risks, being irresponsible, being fun.
You're making me want to be your child.
But, they have fun, my kids, they do. But Mum is there to do the nurturing and... Mum, I have total respect for Mum. She does bear the brunt of the work, and that's how nature's devised us. Of course, dads are important, but Mum is best.
Dads, to give some examples of what dads do that are different, apart from throwing little one up in the air. If you ever see a dad with baby resting here on the arm, the baby is picking up that dad is different, perhaps stronger, perhaps quieter. This is somebody who is going to protect me. This is somebody who's going to protect me in this dangerous new world that I'm in, and so I want him to stay around. I want to be close to him, as well as I like that other chatty one who feeds me and does all that other stuff as well. But I want this one as well.
Let me ask the top table here. Any strong feelings over there, Zoe? Dad's equal paternity leave. Do you want to join in this?
Absolutely, yeah. I think, but you know, the other thing is that I have a lot of female friends who have to go out to work and the fathers stay and look after the children, and they do an amazing job. Absolutely brilliant.
Neil, equal or women more?
I would agree. I think equal, yes.
Oh, right. James, you seem to be on a bit loose here.
In my dream world, there would be many things would happen. Every little girl would have a pony. Every house would have a fluffy kitten. But we do not live in that ideal world. Unfortunately, this money's got to come from somewhere, and it will come ultimately out of the pockets of small businesses. They will be able to pay their staff less. And actually, families do need money for holidays and things like that. So, with the best one in the world, paternity leave is something we can't actually afford as a society, in a global economy.
There speaks a cynical journalist. Well, we've seen what our guests have had to say, but we want to know your thoughts. You can reach us on our Facebook page or by emailing alan@itv.com. Plus, at the end of the show, we'll be asking our lovely studio audience for their votes. My thanks for now, though, to Ray and to James. Thank you both very much.